Welcome back to the 2004 EML Awards.
Best final episode. The nominees are
6 Feet Under, Homes,
Love you. Love your work.
2020, Good Morning,
and the winner is
2020. The judges said when it was good, there was nothing like it. Highlights include Melanie Reid Undercover, Morgan Fahey Exposed, and this priceless footage of Anita McNaught getting the bash.
Get out of here. Hey.
I'd really like to know if you feel that Mrs. French is helping the group.
Best Reality Series. The nominees are
Living the Dream, My Big Fat Obnoxious Fiancé, Tour Girls, Death Scene Investigation.
To present the award, last year's winner, Dominic Bowden.
And the winner is... Tour Girls. Congratulations.
The judges commended Tour Girls, which screened on the Playboy channel, calling it the best reality nightmare since Sylvania Waters.
Celebrity of the Year. The nominees are
Shrek, Brian Tamaki, Ahmed Zawi,
Assalamu alaikum, Kiyora, good morning.
Unknown Warrior,
and the winner is
Shrek. The judges said this weather was a clear winner, a news story around the globe, and most importantly, he was big in Japan.
2億4000万円の羊がいる牧場ではなぜ羊の毛がそんなにも高価なのか。
なんと2億4000万円の羊とはあの有名なシュレック君でした。本邦初公開シュレック君の舞台裏ご覧ください。お前今働けこの野郎。
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought your sign said men's urinal.
In layman's terms, you are fucked in the head.
Say, senor, do you mind if I stick my cock in your ass?
Yes, but I'd like one even smaller than your penis even.
No, you haven't done anything wrong. I'm just trying to maintain an erection.
Dang, I've got to get me some of that rope Viagra.
Okay, I forgive you now, Dad.
This week, the television industry was rocked to its foundations by a scandal that involved the Prime Minister, the mother of the nation, and almost 800,000 smackaroos. The public learnt that One News presenter Judy Bailey now gets almost $15,000 a week for reading an auto cue and putting up with Tony Veach. But it wasn't just the large sums that made Judy Gate so remarkable. It was also the odd spectacle of the news becoming the news on the news.
It's 6:52. This is the Network News.
It was a world first, a newsreader herself becoming the news in her own news program.
A rows erupted between the government and the board of TVNZ over pay. Helen Clark is accusing the network of a culture of extravagance. And this afternoon there were some terse words in Parliament.
Over at the Can West network, 3 News showed restraint by only going completely ballistic.
It appears Bailey will now be earning 2.5 times more than the Prime Minister. That's more than $15,000 in the bank every week, or $3,000 a day, $600 an hour, and $9 in hand every minute, and that's 50 cents every time she breathes.
I'm down with it.
TVNZ news anchor Judy Bailey drove to work in style in her Audi Cabriolet and right into the eye of a political storm in which she features.
Judy Bailey's Audi Cabriolet, or convertible, was apparently evidence of a culture of extravagance at state TV. But are things any better at Canadian-owned TV? We sent our cameras to find out.
And according to the government...
John Campbell arrived at work in style today in his Toyota Thrush GLX. The cheerful anchor is said to change cars depending on how he feels.
Blair was one of the first.
Meanwhile, unlike the white bitches at TVNZ, Carol Hirschfeld, the stepmother of the nation, doesn't give a shit about what she drives. Many consider the smart car to be gay, but not Clint Brown.
I can't believe this.
Weather girl Tony Marsh favours a Segway because it helps maintain her posture.
They call this
Over at TVNZ, Kay Gregory commutes from the Waikato every day in the solar-powered Podule. Hawkesby, version Kate, usually shows up in this Trellis Cooper pimped-out Chevy Impala.
Paul Holmes is due to make a comment on his program tonight.
While reporter John Stewart is so poorly paid, he actually lives in this Ford Falcon.
John Stewart, 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 One News.
And having moved to Prime, Holmes now crosses the Waitemata in his Equada. Like Jardia, the pocket broadcaster is waterborne.
We rely on the directors of TVNZ to ensure that the company is run in an appropriate manner.
An outraged government reacted swiftly to the Judy Gate fiasco. New regulations which come into effect at midnight mean networks will now be required by law to display newsreaders' salaries.
After the break, what's happened to Spring?
Why is Judy Bailey being paid a reported $800,000 a year to read the news?
Judy's a funked up mum that I know you are.
Yo, brothers.
See, you are down with it.
I am, I'm down with it.
Just to note, the figures for TV3 are in Canadian dollars. Still to come, a sexy shocker, the reality show that went too far, and taggers beware, the oldies are fighting back.